Okay, no messing around. This game could decide our Champions League future for season number 4 of the West Ham World. So let's get serious. I'm not slapping myself again though. That hurt last time. In a parallel universe, West Ham United decided that Slaven Bilic wasn't the right man to lead West Ham to glory at the London Stadium. Instead, they chose this man. Hi there, my name is Jano. What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the West Ham World, and today we have two massive fixtures for you. We have the game against Leverkusen in the Champions League, the home tie this time as Leverkusen come to the London Stadium, and then we have a home game against Liverpool, who are currently sitting at the top of the table. As you can see by the table on the left of the screen, we are currently sitting in 6th on 22 points, along with the likes of Sunderland, Spurs and Man City. Arsenal and Man United are only 1 and 2 points ahead of us, and Liverpool are actually 4 points ahead. So with massive fixtures, we are going back to our best players who have done the best for us in recent times. We are starting with Rajkovic in goal. Davies is the only real option at left back, with Wisdom at right back. Keane is coming in as a bit more of a professional and experienced player than Reece Oxford, alongside Nicholas Saul. Tolisso is now a deep line playmaker again on defend. We're seeing if that Anchorman experiment has actually hurt us or not. So we're going to put Tolisso back to a deep lying defensive midfielder. Hughes, with the best completion pass ratio in our team, is being brought back into that centre of midfield. Potentially dropping him was a big mistake. Draxler can play on the left as the wide playmaker on attack, with Van Ginkel taking that position on the right. We're bringing in Lanzini and Berahino for this fixture. Both of them have really performed for us at times, and then we keep dropping them. So I'm going to give them a good run if they do well in this game, because I feel like I've been unfair to both of them. Okay, so the team we're coming up against, it's got those two front men that I fear the pace of. It's also got Leon Bailey in it still, who I also feel the pace of. Fear the pace of. That is a decent team. We know it's a decent team. It managed to hurt us last game, so hopefully this game will be different. Yep, we told them to go out there and see if they can get revenge for what happened last time. And in the interest of fairness, on AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory, I have started to try doing the key highlights in Elevated, I believe. Nope. I've now got to figure out, was it main stand? I think it might be main stand. Yeah, I think it's main stand we've gone with. And then goals highlights will still be the same in behind goal low. But we are just going to give this a go and see if you guys enjoy it more than you enjoy the 2D view, which for me is better as a manager trying to be successful, but I have a feeling it might be more interesting in game if we go with 3D. So we'll press the play button, and hopefully you're about to see some glorious 3D goals on JNO FM. Or you're going to miss 10 minutes of game time as nothing happens, but Will Hughes now gets the ball, plays it to Davies, who plays it back to Tolisso, finds Lanzini, who finds the ball through to Berahino. Has this worked wonders? I bring them back, they score a goal. Lanzini and Berahino, I apologise, all is forgiven, I'm in the wrong, you're in the right, can we get back together? Because it's just worked wonders in 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Lanzini and Berahino connect. I just need to stop, I don't know, not playing the players that aren't performing. If Berahino and Lanzini keep performing like that, they need to stay in the side, no matter what stats I'm looking for. To be honest though, Leverkusen are building up an attack here, but Davies has won the ball. Davies is great at intercepting, it seems. Lanzini is running forward, finds Van Ginkel out wide, back into Tolisso. Tolisso to Van Ginkel, to Hughes. Hughes can play in Lanzini, who can play in Berahino. Has it worked again? Oh my god, we've hit the post. That has almost worked wonders in just over 15 minutes. They clearly have something to prove, do Lanzini and Berahino. They must have got together, had a meal together yesterday, had a conversation together and gone, it's time we prove JNO wrong for not playing us as first team players. Now though, Oztunali gets tackled by Wisdom. We may have another attack, starting with Lanzini. Van Ginkel now has it. I believe he tried to play a ball over the top to Berahino. Wisdom's won the ball again though. Lanzini, Van Ginkel now does find Berahino with a ball over the top. Not the best finish from Berahino, but we'll forgive him considering he's put us 1-0 up. But Berahino has had 3 good chances in just over 20 minutes, and Lanzini has been involved as well. So it looks like a good idea to bring these two back into the starting lineup. It's just hard. I'm trying to develop youngsters. I'm trying to find the perfect big name players to fit into this side. Luan has done well for us recently as well. Okay, it is Luvercarson now building up an attack though. They play it into Raul Jimenez, to Chicharito, to Leon Bailey. Was that a really good tackle in the box there? It looks like it might have been. I didn't see who it was, but we now get the ball to Berahino, who plays it through to Draxler with a nice turn on the ball there. He's running forward. Can he get a shot away? It's just wide. It's hard being a big team manager because we have a lot of players, a lot of good players, but it looks like dropping Lanzini and Berahino for any reason seems like a bad decision. Bad life decisions aren't what I'm about. Right, we're going to passionately say, let's give the fans something to cheer for. I'm impressed with the efforts up front, because I am. I'm impressed with how we've controlled the midfield, and I'm impressed with the solid defending. That has worked wonders. Hopefully, we're going to pick up 3 points in this game, which brings us closer to touching distance between us, Luvercarson and Juventus. If we don't pick up these 3 points, we are only on 4 points, I believe, with a draw, and 3 points with a defeat. And we may be too far behind to catch the likes of Juventus. We may need a result against Juventus, which could be a difficult proposition. Legia Warsaw are not challenging anyone. Oh wow, Chicharito was so damn open. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. Bailey, ball over the top to Bailey, then it is crossed into Chicharito. I think that is Nicholas Saul there, who I think has just completely left Chicharito there. God damn it. Everything was looking good. It could be Euro Cup for us this season by the looks of things. No, we're going to cancel that. We're going to tell them to get creative. We need a goal, boys. That's a shame because we've really kept them from having close chances. I know they've had a clear-cut chance and 2 half chances. We've had 2 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances, and a lot less long shots compared to them. Berahino comes forward with the ball now, running forward with pace. Is that potentially a fantastic ball? Not quite, but if we win it quickly here, we could catch them off guard as they're out of position. Draxler comes forward with the ball, passes it to Berahino. Berahino back to Hughes, who plays it over the top to Davies. Can Davies find a good ball in? Oh, Van Ginkel was at the back post, but it didn't reach him. Van Ginkel now plays it into Berahino. Post. I'll tell you what though, Berahino Lanzini, we are actually getting lots of highlights, lots of chances, which is better than what's been happening recently, to be fair. Recently it has been a bit quiet in front of goal for us. Michael Keane is the worst rated player, so we're going to bring on Reece Oxford. We do not like yellow cards, so we're going to bring on Yuri Tillemans to be a deep line playmaker. He's not defensively as good as Tolisso, but he's definitely as good as far as playmakers go. Okay, so we have 30 minutes now where we need to grab a goal to keep our hopes of knockout stage football alive. We need Juventus Luvercarson to not be a draw. That is majorly important to us. A draw may put them both out of reach of us, as we're going to tell the boys to push forward now. And we're going to then make a substitution, hopefully. How Berahino's only on a 6.9, I'm not sure. Maybe his finishing's just not been good enough, but he's got in the positions to score. We're going to bring on Luan. Hope he has one of those moments in his season where he's just unstoppable. But we need something and we need it quick. So we may go up to attacking, because I don't think a draw is good enough. We'll be 7 points with a win against Legia, and then we'd have to rely on Juventus losing, and then we have to beat Juventus, whereas a win now is a lot better for us. But it is Luvercarson coming forward. Reece Oxford with a good tackle there though. Plays it back to Tillemans. Tillemans plays it to Rajkovic, who hoofs it forward. Can we get hold of this loose ball? No, we can't. That is the most annoying thing when the keeper hoofs it, especially when he's told not to. But Leon Bailey now running at us with some pace. Vargas now has the ball, probably brought on. Havertz says out to Bittencourt. We need to win that ball. We need to win it quick. Bittencourt does have a shot, but it goes wide, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go attacking. And before... Well, no, we can't actually have... I'm going to tell Luan, you're a creative individual, Luan. Get creative, make something magic happen. Although it's a Vargas free kick for Lubikas, and I hate free kick highlights because I always fear that they are going to go in. Rajkovic picks it up nice and easy though. Okay, we need to win that loose ball. Berahino, no, that's Lanzini, does get it. Luan is now through the middle, plays it to Draxler. Come on, Draxler! Draxler! You are better than that. Your finishing is better than that. That should have been the winner. That is absolutely piss-takingly annoying. Draxler should have put that away. Or we are going to have to perform miracles against Juventus by the looks of it. And if Juventus win, then potentially that is it for us in this Champions League for season number 4. That being said, I'm a lot happier with the amount of highlights I see when Berahino and Lanzini, who was the man of the match, are on the pitch. So maybe it's more Lanzini than it is Berahino, which we'll have to think about before going into the game against Liverpool. Okay, it's the second of our big fixtures here today, as we are now playing top of the table Liverpool at the London Stadium. 2 massive fixtures in quick concession at home, so plenty for the West Ham fans to talk about. And as you can see, the lineup, we have changed a man leading the line to Luan, as he is our top goal scorer, but Lanzini, after his performance against Lubikas, is keeping his spot in front of the likes of Draxler, Hughes and Van Ginkel in the lineup, sitting just behind him. Hopefully this is the magic 11 that will shoot us up the table, because 6th doesn't feel right, not after our past 2 seasons. I am a bit worried about how tired the boys may be, however, because we have just had a hard fixture. At least we've not travelled much, but hopefully against this 4-2-3-1 Liverpool side we can do something. Now, to be honest, despite that being first, that doesn't look like the strongest Liverpool side I've ever seen. There seems to be some big names missing. Guidetti is still sitting on the bench. How's that transfer gone for you, mate? But we'll see. I mean, I have no idea who this guy is, so he might be really good. He doesn't look like a Philip Coutinho though, does he? But hopefully this means that we can get a victory against this side here at the London Stadium. Okay, the London Stadium does look pretty big, doesn't it? I mean, I probably should have noticed that last game, but to be honest, the 3D tests I did were at the Plough Lane Stadium, of course nowhere near as big as the London Stadium, which I believe is 60,000 capacity. I think I'm right in thinking that. I could be completely wrong though, for all I know. Okay, so the first highlight looks like it could be ours from a cross, or it could be a counter-attack, as they have actually cleared the ball and found Cerruti has stayed up top. Great tackle there by Wisdom though, who plays it out wide to Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel should play it back to Wisdom. I think that was a deflection that went back to him though. Van Ginkel does now find Lanzini, who finds Hughes, who plays a great ball over the top to Luan. Oh, great save by Matthew Ryan, I believe that will be. At least that's my guess, my educated guess at who is in goal for Liverpool. As Hughes now crosses the ball in, and Matthew Ryan comes out and wins that ball. Plays it quickly out to Sacco. I'm hoping that's the end of the highlight. Yeah, thank you very much. I was hoping there wasn't some sort of build-up there for Liverpool. We started off brightly. Luan ideally would have scored that chance he had. But we don't seem to score early. We seem to concede early sometimes, but we don't score early, which is irritating. Alright, so again, we're going to tell them that it's for the fans, and we're going to tell them we have some faith in them. Because I believe in you boys, I do. I just think we've been really unlucky. We're not Watford. Alright, so we are kicking off the second half. We had more shots. We had more shots on target. We had more click-up chances. We had less half chances though. And we are not enjoying the best of the possession as Davies hits the post. Great free kick whipped in there by him. Van Ginkel now gets fouled. Hopefully Lovren is about to see red. It was through the back of him, ref. Come on. It was through the back of him. He You're taking that slow walk like you mean business. It's just a yellow. All that build up for just a yellow. Lanzini with a quick ball in though. Tolisso sees his header saved by Matthew Ryan. Great save there. 2 great chances in quick succession. A long shot by Liverpool there. That was a crazy distance to be shooting from. We're going to pause it and make a substitution now. Luan's doing even worse than Berahino did. We'll give Muldoon a go. Just see what happens. Lanzini's not having the best of games, but because of how well he played last game, I'm not going to take him off already. That could be a mistake, of course, but we may live and learn. We're going to take off Hughes for Tielemans. I feel like Tielemans deserves more chances than I actually give him. Okay, because of the way I've seen some players react recently that I've not put pressure on, I'm going to assertively tell them I've got faith in them to perform. Radkovic drops the ball and hoofs it up the pitch. Draxler does win the header though. It falls to Luan. You watch him score now. Nope, he's put it wide again. Luan did really well until the finish. Kind of the main job I need him to do is finish though. Maybe I should have brought on Berahino, but it's not like he got the best rating despite scoring against Leverkusen. Klein now is running down the line. Great tackle there by whoever that was. I don't even know who it is. Muldoon, you can now prove to me what a great youngster you could potentially be. Instead you get tackled. It's not really proving much to me, is it? Matthew Ryan brings the ball slowly forward. Hoofs it up the pitch. We should win that header. Nicely won by Wisdom to find Van Ginkel. Who passes it into Lanzini, who can run at some men here. Gets tackled. Wow. Is this one of those really long highlights where I don't know whose chance it's going to be until it's a goal? Okay. Oguzhan is coming forward, the Turkish international. Plays the ball over the top to Musa. It looks like it's going to be their chance, and it's in at the near post by Dolberg. Kasper Dolberg, Ajax youngster, obviously moved to Liverpool and has grabbed them a goal. Probably not really what they deserve from what I've seen of the game. Musa to Dolberg sounds like a strange combination for a Liverpool side in 4 years' time. But we are going to pause it and we are going to ask them to get creative. We need a goal now. A draw I'll accept, but I really don't feel like we should be losing this fixture. Tolisso with a great header there. Muldoon is through. Muldoon goes past a couple of men. Wow, your shooting's just as bad as Luan's. Okay, Muldoon's showing that he's got skill, just not finishing. Just like every other one of my strikers. I need like an Aguero or a Costa or something. Alright, Lanzini, I gave you the chance. You've not done anything. So, we're going to bring on Berahino. We're going to swap Berahino and Muldoon around. Are we? Yes, we are. He can play midfield centre though. Who have I got in midfield centre? We've got Tielemans there. So what I think I'm going to do is Tielemans is going to go out on the left. Draxler is going to come as the advanced playmaker, and we're going to have Muldoon as a central midfielder on support. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. We've got a lot of people that should be able to finish now. But knowing my luck, this is going to end up 1-0. Right, tell the boys to push forward. And we're going to crank this up to attacking. We have not been performing against the big boys though. We kind of go through stages where we either always beat them or always lose to the big opposition. As Lallana brings that ball forward, that's a great tackle by Keane. Keane plays it to Muldoon. Muldoon to Berahino. Let's keep playing that ball forward. Find the right passes. Draxler out wide to Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel be the Superman. Oh, not even Superman Van Ginkel can score. This is ridiculous. Van Ginkel is my Mr. Reliable, and even he can't put it past the keeper. As soon as I saw that drop to Van Ginkel, I thought we'd got the equaliser. I thought that was our moment to get back into the tie or the fixture. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to pick up a 1-0 defeat after a 1-1 draw against Leverkusen. Not the best results. I suppose at least we didn't lose both of them. But I really, when it's Van Ginkel, I have such faith. Liverpool just passing it around now, retaining possession until the final whistle goes. I really feel like we deserve to win that. More clear-cut chances, same amount of half chances, less long shots. but again we fall just short, which seems to be the story of this part of the season. Anyway guys, it won't be long till we are back together again, because we have that Juventus game which could be massive by the time we get to it, and we have an Arsenal fixture just before, so that is where we're going to come back in. We're going to play 3 games offline, which is just Leicester, Legia, which hopefully we should win, and then it's against Watford. Then we'll come back in, big fixture against Arsenal, who are sitting in 3rd, and then Juventus, which could be the game that decides if we're in the knockout stages of the Champions League or in the Euro Cup. Anyway guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in to the channel and to the West Ham world. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you've enjoyed the episode today. Go check out my Patreon if you want to go and support me. We have 3 Patrons at the moment. Ivan JNO, you guys have been awesome. Unfortunately, we just seem to be really unlucky right now with West Ham.